So, as you guys know, my normal videos are kind of fun and upbeat, but this one's going to be a little bit more like if you ever went to shop class and you watch a safety class, that's what this is going to be a little bit more like. But recently, our really close friends from church, the Mike Sells, they had a garage fire. Actually the van caught on fire, then caught the garage on fire, then caught the other van on fire, and it was just a mess. And so they are going through all of that right now. We're trying to help them as much as we can. But the first thing that came into my mind is, what do I got going on for fire smoke alarms in our house? And thank God it didn't go to the house. It was a detached garage, so that was nice. But I mean, there was huge 20-foot flames. It could have caught over to the house, but they caught it in time. So thinking about that made me start thinking about some smoke detectors and fire detectors. And I didn't know a whole lot about them. And I talked to my friend Jack Petrick, he was a firefighter for 15 years, and he kind of let me know a little bit about these smoke detectors. So I went on a search and did some bunch of research and tried to find out what the best ones for us are. Now, one of his tips was to get the 10-year lithium battery. So you don't have to replace it. And that's one of the most annoying things to me, is always hearing that thing beeping. Then you end up pulling the battery out, and then it's not even working at all. So this guy is good for 10 years. That's the first thing you want to find out, unless you have it hardwired in. But then those have battery backups that once they go bad, then they start beeping and people pull those out. So I would probably say the wired ones are the best. But the biggest difference was learning, where'd my little cheat sheet go? Learning the difference about the sensors in them. And so I actually went to a bunch of hardware stores, Menards. I sat there, and JJ and I sat there for like an hour reading all the backs of these and figuring out exactly what we wanted. But this one we got is both photoelectric and ionization technology. So let me give you guys a little history, or a little bit of what I learned about that. What photoelectric means is it's going to catch a visible fire, like a big blazing fire. It's going to catch that really quickly. It'll go off. A ionization is going to be an invisible fire. So not a fire, it's going to be more of smoke. So one's more for smoke, one's for fire. The crazy part that I didn't know was that the smoke detector, the ionization one alone, would catch the smoke, but if you had a big blazing fire, it actually wouldn't catch it. I was watching a video, it was minutes before it actually caught it. So that's why it's important to get both photoelectric and ionization technology in one. Anywhere you have gas, like in your basement or in your kitchen, you're also going to want the CO alarm as well. Catch any carbon monoxide that say your furnace isn't exhausting properly or something like that. You want to be able, because that's your deadly gas that it's silent, or it's doesn't smell. What would that word be? Smellless, scentless. There it is. And so you also want to make sure you have one of those somewhere in the house. So what we did is I bought five or four of these. These are going to go in the bedrooms and the hallway going upstairs. So these ones are going to go. They're both sensors. It's got the 10-year battery, and they were only $18 a piece. So I was looking on Amazon, and the only one I could find like this that was battery with the 10-year battery was like $50. Andrea said buy a ton. I said no, I'm going to shop a little bit more. Found them for $18, and then this one is for our kitchen. And if you guys see in our kitchen right now, there would be a spot for this to be, but there's no fire, there's no smoke alarm there because we've taken it out every time it goes off on accident. So this one's ideal for kitchen. It is the blazing one, which would be the photoelectric, and it also has the CO detector as well. So this is going to be just for the kitchen, and hopefully this works so when we're cooking and we create a little bit of smoke, it does not go off. So this one's going to be sensing the big fire that would go off in the kitchen. So that's what I learned, and we're going to put these up, I think, today. And the next thing we're going to get is going to be a rope ladder for the upstairs so we can get out. But guys, I appreciate it, and JJ's going to show a little footage of our friend's garage right here in this clip. So thank God that he kept them in their hands, and it wasn't their house with 6 boys sleeping in the middle of the night. But let's make sure that we can keep whatever we can do and make sure we have good smoke alarms, fire alarms in our house so that we stay safe and our loved ones stay safe as well. Hopefully you guys learned some. This was a big learning lesson for me, and thank you, Jack, for giving me some of that insight, and hopefully we'll be a lot safer now with these. Thanks for watching, guys.